What's up, Buffett students? I hope you guys are doing well today. Happy Feature Friday. I'm looking forward to this video because today we're talking about don't waste your summer. So if you are unaware and you didn't get one of these, which is our summer schedule, tentative summer schedule for this year, Don't Waste Your Summer is a book study on John Piper's book, Don't Waste Your Life, where he shares biblical principles about how we as believers can resist the American dream and live with a passion for God's glory and to see people come to know Jesus. So to live in a way that is making full of our lives as disciples of Christ. I'm excited about this book. I really like this book. I've read it several times and it rocks my world every time. And I'm anxious and excited for you guys to get into it and see how it changes and shapes the way you look at the plans that you have for your future.
Don't Waste Your Life is an effort to help anyone at any part of their lives, especially at junctures of life, like young people moving out of high school into college or college into life, or people coming to a early retirement or anything like that, where you feel like, I want the next chapter to really count. And so it's an effort to bore in on the Bible to see what is it that makes life really count. And God has said that everything is created by Jesus and for Jesus. So making your life count obviously has to do with magnifying Jesus. So living that you live in such a way that Christ appears in your life as more precious than life. And I try to do it not only in relationship to vocational missions, but for lay people. And I've got a chapter in here called Doing It from 8 to 5. I just want to think through with you, how do you make your life count in every sphere of your life, every vocation of your life, not just the vocational ministry life. So exalt Jesus Christ by the way you make your life count, and don't live a safe life. There's a chapter in here called Risk is Right. And I want people to not be so cautious with their lives. We need to go ahead and push the envelope in magnifying Jesus in every part of our lives.
My hope for you guys is as you are in your young formative years of your teen years, that you guys would grow in a passion for Christ, who He is, and to see His name spread across the entire world. And so I hope that this shapes the way you guys think about your future. I hope it shapes the way you guys think about the way you live your lives. And maybe this book could have an impact on who you are and how you live for the rest of your life. So I hope you will come and read this book with me. Now let me talk for a couple minutes about some commitments I want you guys to make and who can actually join in on this study. This study is going to be intensive and have some requirements put on you, like reading the book and showing up to meetings. And so we are asking that only 9th through 12th graders do this book. That is those who have completed their freshman year through their senior year. So older high school students, if you guys could, you guys are the ones that we're going to meet with. So, and then the commitment side of things. I do want you to commit to be here every time we do this book study. If you know, like, hey, I'm going to wake up and not feel like going, then just don't sign up in the first place. Not to be mean or anything like that, but this is an extra. We're still going to have student ministry on Wednesday nights or Wednesdays at some point, the way, depending on how the world opens up and our government lets us come back and all those things, we're going to have Wednesday night. We're going to do Together Thursdays every other week the way we can. And then we're going to have other student ministry things. So this is an extra. This is a 10 a.m. on Tuesday book study, and it's not an absolute requirement. So it's okay if you say, you know what, I don't want to commit to that. But if you desire to grow, if you desire to go deeper and desire to look at your life from a retrospective point of view and say, hey, I do want to grow, I do want to learn how I can be more about the glory of God, then come to this and don't miss unless your family's out of town or you're sick or something like that. So commit to coming if you sign up, and then commit to reading the book. If you guys show up and you haven't read the book, it's not helpful. So I get it. There's going to be times when, you procrastinated and you didn't get the whole chapter read or whatever. But if you sign up, I'm asking you to commit to reading the chapter for each week when it's time to study. So read the chapters, show up to the meetings, and I think we're going to have a great summer of doing this study. I think it's going to be a great addition to what we're doing in the student ministry. And so if you're willing and able, I pray that you would jump in with this, be committed, and I think this could really have an impact on the way you guys live your lives. And so we're going to start that tentatively on May 26th, and that's depending on how the government opens up, how the church starts to open up, and all those kind of things. But if we can't meet in person, we will try to do Zoom meetings at 10 a.m. on Tuesdays with this book. Again, that starts towards the end of May, so you'll get some more information about it to come. But for now, on our website and then linked in Instagram and Facebook and all those things will be the registration form for this book, because I need to buy these books soon. And so I want you guys to sign up, register for the study, and really pray about and think about if you're willing to commit to this. And if you're not, don't sign up. But I think there's several of you guys that will be committed. And just to ease some tension with your parents, we're going to try to meet in a larger room so we can spread out. So we'll keep our social distance and all that stuff as we are supposed to. But I want you guys to jump in on this with me. I love you guys. I miss you. And I will see you on the next one.